Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to mighty Akim, Wahakwathium, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawakab coming at you with another lesson. Proverbs chapter 12, verse 21. There shall no evil happen to the just, but the wicked shall be filled with mischief. Today's lesson is going to be about how when something evil happens, okay, so to speak, when evil befalls someone, we need to understand, or we need to remember, that the Lord Yahawashi is a righteous power, and he wouldn't let something evil happen unless they deserved it. All right, so let's take I guess the best thing to do is, let's say you take your own life, for example. Okay, so let's say something happened to you where you feel like, you know what, I don't know what I could have done to deserve that. All right, Slack it. So the thing is, you might not be able to recall anything, okay? Anything in your lifetime that could have warranted something like that, something like whatever happened to you, that happened to you, all right? But yet it still happened. And the crazy thing is that, or the funny thing is that it doesn't have to necessarily be in your current lifetime, but it's probably in your past lifetime, all right? Because regeneration / reincarnation is a thing. If you want more details, go check it up on another video, either GMS or I guess mine, whichever you want to check. But reincarnation is a thing, and we do have to pay for certain things. Like, say for example, you know, someone abused a child, all right? So then, as a result, person A abused a child, okay? And then when they die, all right, when they're born again in their next lifetime, person A gets abused as a child. So then it seems like, oh, there's nothing, they didn't do anything, they're completely innocent because they're a child, but in actuality they were possibly doing the same thing, if not worse, or whatever. All right, or yes, the simplest way to say it is just that they were probably doing the same thing to a child in their previous life. All right, so as a result, yes, we got something like this where, children are suffering, children are victims of abuse, all right, and at the end of the day, the children have done, all right. So that's this all these people saying, oh my God, it's just a child, be nice to it. Like, you can't be saying that, you can't be thinking that, because the Lord would not let it happen. All right, the Lord would protect that child if that child was blameless, if that child was faultless, if that child didn't do anything. But because that child did do something, all right, then that's why it's happening. Let me get this. Numbers chapter 14, verse 18. The Lord is long suffering and of great mercy, forgiving iniquity and transgression, and by no means clearing the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation. So, for example, this says third and fourth, visiting the iniquity of the father upon the children unto the third or fourth generation. So, an example of this would be a grandfather or a great grandfather. Okay, they did wickedness, and then after they die, they're reincarnated as their grandchildren / great grandchildren, because that's the third or fourth generation. All right. They're reincarnated as their grandchildren or great grandchildren after they die. All right, and then All right. Slack it. And then this is what something bad happens to that grandchild. Okay, be it when they're young or when they get older, it doesn't matter. But they are going to pay for the wickedness that they did in their previous life as the grandfather or great grandfather. All right. So this is basically how things are working. And another reason why I'm making this lesson is because we need to. Well, me personally, I've seen a lot of stories and a lot of things of bad things happening to people, and honestly, I will say it is a bit hard, but at the same time, I do feel sorry for the people that I see, suffering and having bad things happening to them. I do feel sorry for them. I think, oh my God, that's terrible. All that. But the thing that we need to remember is that the Lord is fair. The Lord isn't going to do something to someone that if they don't deserve it. All right. So because as we read in Proverbs chapter 12, verse 21, there shall no evil happen to the just. Okay, why would you just have to think, like, why would the Lord, like, say for example, all right, think about a little boy or even a little girl. It literally does not even matter. Think about a little boy or a little girl, a 2-year-old or whatever, that got raped by some evil ass dude. All right, you really think like that the Lord is okay with letting that happen if that kid wasn't a demon in their previous lifetime? Like because that's not commonplace, or that's not common practice for people to just be raping 2-year-olds and younger or whatever. All right, or even 3, 5, whatever. But it's just not a common thing. So the fact that happened is because the Lord is making these people pay for their iniquity. In addition to that, it also extends into when you see homeless people, which that's kind of been my main inspiration to do this lesson, because I recently, there's always homeless people across the places that I drive. So that's kind of like the thing that I started thinking about again, like seeing these people, homeless, poor, begging for money. Like it is a hard thing to see. And yes, it is because Esau's society, Esau's system is just messed up and wrong. All right, because Esau's system's like that. That's why these people are in this position. But in addition to that, it's because the Lord is allowing them to get to the point where they don't have any money. They don't have anything to make it. They don't have any resources. All right. So it is through Esau. It's through Esau, through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI. The Lord is making it so that these people are less fortunate, suffering, and are without. All right. And this is the thing that we have to remember, that it is all the Lord's YAHAWASHI's plan. And again, we should attempt to close our heart to it. All right, because even then we're not really supposed to kind of like give money to these homeless people. All right. And why do I say that? Let's get that. Sirach chapter 12 verse 1. When thou wilt do good, know to whom thou doest it, so thou shalt be thanked for thy benefits. Do good to the godly man, and thou shalt find a recompense. And if not from him, yet from the Most High, there can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil, nor to him that giveth no alms. Give to the godly man, and help not a sinner. Do well unto him that is lowly, but give not to the ungodly. Hold back thy bread, and give it not unto him, lest he overmaster thee nearby. for else thou shalt receive as much evil for all the good thou shalt have done unto him. Verse 6, for the Most High hateth sinners, and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly, and keepeth them against the mighty day of punishment. Give to the good, and help not the sinner. So over here it says verbatim, for the Most High hateth sinners. So people, the Christians that be saying, the Lord only hates the sin; He doesn't hate the sinners. Well, that's clearly a lie. All right, He hates the sinners. He hates the sinners. All right, not the sin, but the sinners. In addition to that, we see. Okay, we come to the. Bear with me one moment. All right, Slovakia. So now we see in the scriptures, it says that we're not supposed to be helping just anyone. Okay, we need to know who are we helping. Okay, so you see a random person. All right, they're asking, hey, can you help me out, or this, that, and the third. I need some money. I need this, that, and the third. All right, and the thing is, you don't know actively a demon. You don't know if they are a former demon. All right, you don't know if are they going to take that money that you give them and go spend it on, drugs, or are they going to go and terrorize other people? All right, or are they going to go terrorize you? All right, this is the thing. All right, which we need to remember. We need to remember in Slocky. We need to remember how to properly deal with stuff. Okay, we cannot be giving to just anyone. We need to know, okay, this person is a good person. This person is in this truth. Slocky. This person is in this truth. So helping them is going to benefit, the ministry. All right, and as a result, a good will return to me, because I'm helping out a man of the Lord or woman of the Lord, whatever. All right. So as a result, the Lord's going to reward me for it if I don't get a reward from them. While while on the flip side, if you are helping out someone that's a demon, all right, then okay, now the Lord's going to repay you back, yes, but it's going to be in evil. Because you helped someone forward evil in the world. So now the Lord has to pay you back. Okay, the value of, let's say you gave someone $20 or something, now you're gonna get $40 worth of hell put on your ass. All right. So, like, we truly do need to watch, be mindful, and think twice before helping someone. All right. And that's the thing. Knowing when to use spiritual discernment to think like, okay, is this person, because we're also at the same time, we're supposed to I guess entertain strangers. Maybe the Lord puts someone on your path for you to help them. All right, maybe the Lord is testing you. All right, you need to have that discernment to know, okay, you know what, I'm not gonna help this person. You know what? Just let me leave. Let me ignore them or whatever. Like that. They seem off. All right. But at the same time, just maybe like, okay, you know what? Maybe I do need to, and maybe I do need to help them out. Maybe no, or you know what? Just probably what's easiest is just, you know what? Let me not help at all, because I'm just not at that level of where I'm able to discern. Is this going to be a good person to bet on or something like that, and hope that they are good in the eyes of YAHAWASHI. All right, so Normally, I guess it would be best to just, not help at all. As the scriptures say, hold back thy bread. So hold back our bread. Don't give any money to people, all right? Just in general. So, yeah, this is the whole slocky. This is the whole issue or a problem with that. Okay, so there's a lot of problems. Just be wise and know when to and when not to help out. Now, because again, you don't know everyone's stories. All right, you don't know if that person's a demon. You don't know if that person is a righteous man of the Lord. Maybe they could be the elect. It's just, you just never know. You need to be able to discern, make that discernment. Romans chapter 3 verse 8, and not rather as we be slanderously reported, and as some affirm that we say, let us do evil that good may come, whose damnation is just. So are we gonna do evil? Are we gonna do evil in the sense of we're gonna help help any random person? Oh, anyone that asks for help, even someone that's a straight up demon. Are you gonna say, okay, yeah, I'll definitely help you out, okay? And then you expect good? Like, if say for it also ties into someone that is bad, because that's another Christian based thing where people are saying, oh yeah, help out. You need to help out everyone. You need to help out anyone that asks for help. You need to help them out. Like, for example, so if someone has been terrorizing you, all right, for the longest time, all right, Christians would say you cannot want to hurt them. You cannot wish evil for them out. If they need help, you need to help them out too. So now after you help them out, then okay, what's next? They're just gonna go back to terrorizing you. They're gonna go back to bullying you if they are. All right, like this is the thing. Like, Christians are anti-scriptures. They're anti-Bible. All right, and they just don't seem to realize it. They're all stuck up on one or two scriptures, thinking that, oh yeah, this is what the Lord wants. But no, that's not what the Lord wants. Okay, doesn't the scripture say? Let's get that. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 verse 6, seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahawah to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. All right, the Lord didn't say, oh, when someone is being a demon to you, when there's a demon that's terrorizing you, all right, to just keep on being nice to them. Okay, if someone's giving you trouble, then the Lord sees it fit that that person that's troubling you pay for all the evil that they've done to you. All right, it's not a matter of, oh yeah, just keep on being nice. All right, like that's another thing, Slocky, and I believe I did do a lesson on that, where you are not allowed to retaliate if someone is hurting you, if someone's bothering you. All right, Slocky, if someone's bothering you, you are never allowed to fight back. All right, this is how Babylon is made. This is how Babylon sets things up. So Slakia, the thing is, primarily when there's a issue, a problem that happens, a problem that arises, all right, they go and say, someone starts a problem and they hit, let's say they hit someone, they hit person B, okay, person A hits person B, all right, most of the time they get on person B for fighting back. They get on person B for getting mad that they're being bullied, getting mad that they're being attacked, all right? And then everybody and their mother is saying, oh, you shouldn't be hey, fighting back, you need to go tell this, or you need to go leave the situation. When in every situation, like most situations, Lakia, like either in most situation people are either A, they can't leave, all right, or B, authoritative figures are not doing anything, all right. This is literally the thing. This is also why fucking what's it called, that anti-bullying thing that was going on, it didn't even work. I think I heard them say that it got worse, as a matter of fact. All right, like these people, they're just dumb. Like there's nothing else for me to say. Like they're actually just dumb. All right. So let me. Oops, is this? Oh my god. All right. Anyway. But even then, okay, people that are in that catch-22 of, if you do something, you're condemned. If you don't do something, you're still gonna be terrorized. Even then, that's that's of the Lord, because the Lord made it probably. The Lord made it so that you're not able to fight back. Okay, because you deserve it. Where you have put people in an impossible situation yourself. All right, so that's why the Lord has put you in an impossible situation now as punishment for what you've done previously. Okay, Sirach chapter 2 verse 10. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever the in the Lord and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken, or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? So who trusted in YAHAWASHI and was confounded? Who trusted in YAHAWASHI and was left? Okay. Who trusted in YAHAWASHI, all right, and there was no not what's the word, benefits, all right. There's no fruit of that came from it, all right. This is what we need to remember. This is what we need to keep in mind, all right. Isaiah chapter 31 from the top. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. Okay, so these people that say, oh yeah, I'm gonna trust in Babylon, I'm gonna trust in whatever, all right, and they're not thinking about trusting in YAHAWASHI, all right, then you're gonna be confounded, all right, because there are people that trust in the devil's system. Okay, the justice system, or should I say the injustice system, all right, and they get fucked over, all right. People that be calling the cops saying, oh, there's someone such and so is doing this to me, all right, like, and that was a big thing for me, which I believe I did speak on it before. As a matter of fact, what happened to me was, there was this dude that was constantly bothering me by banging on my door and all this stuff like that for no reason. I kept to myself. I didn't do jack shit. All right, but then lo and behold, you got Esau, the devil, who has a perpetual hatred for us. Coming in and bothering me. All right, and then Slakia. And then, this is what happens. Okay, like a whole fight broke out. All right, he started the fight. All right, I had video evidence of him starting the fight. All right, and lo and behold, the cops. The thing was, I had to call the cops because if it was up to me, I I don't believe in the cops. I don't trust the cops. I would not call the cops under normal circumstances. But number one, I had to, you have to like sometimes you have to like report these things so that if he had called the cops, he would if he had called the cops, which he did, they wouldn't just take the story and say, okay, well, a black man's doing this or something like that, so that's basically what happened. And because I retaliated, because I fought back, they don't care. Even with the video evidence, they still found a way to, okay, well, I'm gonna bring it back on you. And the reason why they didn't arrest me or anything like that, even though I had video evidence, and even though they were saying, oh, it was actually your fault, you're the one that's at fault, okay, they didn't arrest me, not because they were being nice, but because they didn't want to arrest the devil, all right, because they didn't want to arrest the Edomite, even though I had video evidence, all right. But that's just Esau's system works. YAHAWASHI Shalak Rayam Wa Machparim Wa Rayam Wa Nasham Wa Ragim Wa Abadim La Esau Babakasha Man. I just anyway, moving on, Slakia, about getting sidetracked. But again, the fact that happened, I'll admit that, I can probably recall, maybe not, I don't know, but regardless, is the fact that, I, at the end of the day, I do deserve that. Slakia, better yet, let me just say, I acknowledge that I deserve that. And I also accept that. I will also accept that only because I would like to, pay for everything, all the wickedness that I've done now, rather than paying for it during Jacob's trouble. All right. So, now being in this truth, we attempt to, I guess, kind of mitigate the amount of evil that we do. All right. So that all the hardships that we're going through now, we won't have to go through much during Jacob's trouble. And in Jacob's trouble, it can just be smooth sailing. All right. Because what do we see? What do we have? Isaiah chapter 65 verse 13. Therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. All right. So when everyone is suffering during Jacob's trouble, the elect Yahawadah will be, having smooth sailing. That we'll be laughing it up. We'll be enjoying it, not just because we see that it's the sign to the end, but because physically and literally on a carnal level, Yahawadah, the Lord, will make it so that we will actually have more than that, a surplus of resources is being, be it food, entertainment, whatever, during Jacob's trouble, and we literally won't have to worry about anything, and all the other nations will be suffering and basically be living the poverty lifestyle that us Israelites had to live through, now. All right. So this is the type of stuff that we attempt to pay for all of our wrongdoings, our sins now, while hoping and praying that the Lord has mercy on us and lets us have a free ride during Jacob's trouble. All right. Now Isaiah chapter 14 verse 21, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. All right. So Slakia. So this, what to look forward to, what we pray doesn't happen, or what to look forward to is that when there's going to be more children and whatnot, more judgment that's going on, we pray that it's going to all be brought to an end very, very soon. sooner rather than later. Yahawadah and call Laim La YAHAWASHI for just allowing me to be able to make this lesson. I really feel I got something out. I got something out of it myself. All right. So with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahawashi, Ba'Hashem, Rakakwadash, double honor to the elders and apostles of the great millstone. Shalom.